I saw people getting beaten. People were sitting down on the floor with their hands up in the air, and the police were hitting them with their shields and just beating them with the knife sticks. And none of that has managed to surface on camera. But I saw some really atrocious things that the police did.
Following the death of Ian Tomlinson at the G20 protest on April the 1st, there has been a lot of media focus on the tactics used by the police. Several pieces of film footage have come out showing what appears to be officers hitting members of the public. One of these people is climate camp protester Alex Kinnane. Here you can see a police officer striking Alex on the head with a riot shield. Headliners spoke exclusively to Alex about his experience and his reason for being at the protest.
Why was you at the protest? What did you want to achieve?
We wanted to demonstrate that our contempt for the way the government's handling the issues of climate change, and the fact that the solutions they're putting forward for climate change are using the same economic model that we use for stocks and shares, but to do it with the climate and with gas emissions. And basically that's the wrong way of doing it, because nature doesn't do bailouts like we've had to do with billions and billions of pounds for the banks at the moment. If the climate goes that way, we can't. There's no way that we can put money into the environment to fix it again.
At the protest, did you notice a culture of police brutality being used frequently?
Yeah. There was a lot of police brutality that I saw. I saw people getting hit with knife sticks, hit with shields, just generally being abused by the police, and people were penned in what they call kettling. The police they formed a line, and then they pushed into the crowd, and they pushed the crowd back as far as they could so that the crowd didn't have any exit routes from where they were. So they had completely compressed all of the people who were spread out and just walking around normally. They compressed them into a big mass of people. I was completely looking the other way when the guy hit me, and I was looking back around and he hit me while I wasn't looking. If it wasn't for the death of Ian Tomlinson and the other woman getting hit as well, this whole thing would have been blown over and nothing would have come of it. But as it stands, the tactics that the police use are being called into question, and that is going to benefit everyone's right to protest in the future.
Would you do it again? If yes, why?
Yes, I'll do it again, because I don't think that there's any other credible way of making your voice heard in the society we live in.